On April 15th, around 10 pm, three assailants shot down Mafia-turned-Bahubali Neta Atiq Ahmed and his brother Ashraf in full media glare when they were in police custody. Shortly after firing around 10 rounds and ensuring their demise of Mafia duo, all three assailants dropped their weapons and surrendered before the police personnel. Now a claim is being made that the assailants raised Jai Shri Ram slogans while getting apprehended by the police. However, the veracity of these claims is yet to be ascertained. But several Twitter handles have started to fuel religious animosity using these contentious claims. Mind you, Pakistan-based Twitter handles and bot accounts in large numbers have done similar acts of spreading fake news, misinformation, and disinformation to stoke religious tensions in India and paint Hinduism in bad light. Now, the intention of these en masse Twitter handles spreading this claim reminds us of the infamous plot to fix Hinduism in the false charges of terrorism during the dastardly terror attack in Mumbai on November 26, 2008. Namaste and welcome to TFI Post. I'm your host Vedika. Let's begin with the video report. Now let me take you back to the year 2008. The political power of the day was adamant to vindicate their newly coined political terminology called saffron or Hindutva terror, and a lie of Himalayan proportions was piled together for the same. In this backdrop, 10 armed Pakistani men infiltrated India through the sea route and within hours carried out one of the goriest terror attacks India has ever seen. Pakistan would have virtually gained success in fully accomplishing its evil designs had it not been for one great soul, Tukaram Omble, who foiled it. In a well-orchestrated plan, Pakistan had carefully chosen terrorists who could somewhat resemble with the local people so that the terror plot appeared to have been carried out by Indians and not by Pakistanis or Afghans. This was done to avoid the blame for planning and executing a terror attack on India. On their way to carry out terror attacks, a car carrying two Pakistani terrorists rammed police barricades and ran amok on the streets of Mumbai. But in that moment, without fear for his life, Police Constable Tukaram Omble went near the car. In a panicky move, Pakistani terrorists opened fire at him. But the determined soul Omble ji firmly grabbed the AK-47 and didn't loosen his grip even after being hit by full rounds of bullets, which allowed his colleagues to apprehend the terrorists. After the investigation, the security officials revealed the name of the terrorist as Muhammad Amir Ajmal Kasab. Soon, the entire Pakistani plot began to unfold. Pakistan had deliberately asked them to wrap Kalawa on their hands so as to give the impression that they were Hindus. On that line, Pakistan had given them Hindu alliances. Jumping on the bandwagon, Congress leader Digvijay Singh and Bollywood director Mahesh Bhatt launched Aziz Barne's book titled 2611 RSS Ki Sazish to completely divert the blame of the Mumbai terror attack on RSS. Ironically, Digvijay Singh had a major role earlier in imagining the script of Hindu terror and releasing real culprits so as to frame Hindus in the Malegaon bomb blast case. Yes, we are talking about Sadhvi Pragya Thakur and Colonel Purohit. Ironically, Mahesh Bhatt's son Rahul Bhatt's name came up in the Mumbai attack planning, but thanks to his connections, it was never taken to its logical conclusion. An earlier fabrication of evidence was done in the Malegaon case to implicate Hindus linked with the group Abhinav Bharat. Then Pakistan carried out the terror attack in such a way that the blame would be pinned on Hindus. This was evident by the usage of Kalawa and Hindu alliances by Pakistani terrorists. Now we don't know whether Pakistan exploited the foolhardiness of Congress and its adamant policy to implicate Hindus or whether there was more to it. But the Kalawa and the repeated deliberate political lies were done to incite riots, vilify Hinduism, and wrongfully portray it as a religion prone to taking the path of terrorism, which can't be any further from the truth. Unfortunately, those same horrendous tactics seem to have been adopted this time around in spreading anti-Hindu sentiments by spreading the contentious claims that Atiq Ahmed's murderers chanted Jai Shri Ram. However, it would only be known after an investigation whether the three accused raised the slogans or not, and if they did they raise it for cheap publicity and misuse Lord's name to save their lives? Or is it possible that Pakistan had a hand to play in it, and there is a conspiracy at play to defame Hinduism and malign the pious religious chant and bring it on par with other controversial religious chants raised by terrorists?